Wondering why we use the Apocrypha. She, as a new member,
Okay,
she
excellent
just would
question.
like it to be explained.
Yes. The Bible was translated into the English language. The authorized version was translated in the year 1611. That Bible that was translated into English in the year 1611 is called the King James Bible, and it had 14 more books in it than the modern version that we read. The modern version of the Bible that we read is from the year 1769. So for 400 years, the King James Bible had an additional 14 books in it. The Catholics got together and decided that the things that were written in those books should not be known by everyone. So they removed those books from the Bible, but they left them in the Catholic Bibles. Now, that's a red flag for me. If you're going to take it out of the Bible that you're going to give to me, but you're going to keep it in your Bible, I want all that word. Give me all of it. And in the Apocrypha is where we find a large portion of the things that Yahushua said, because everything that he said in the scriptures is written somewhere in the scriptures. He said, I came not to speak my own words. So if that's the case, every time he says something, you ought to be able to go back and confirm that he didn't make that up, that somewhere the Father spoke that or some other prophet spoke that. When you remove the Apocrypha, those 14 books, you remove the reason why he's saying a lot of the things that he's saying. You also remove the identity of the abomination of desolation and the Antichrist. Both of those things are related to Catholicism. So when they saw that Bible, they said, let's take this out. We don't want nobody to know this part. So we read the Apocrypha because it is a part of the original version of the Bible. And it helps us to understand the prophecies that nobody else can understand.
So you had referenced one time Revelations 22:18 and 19 as far as them taking out and adding.
Yeah.
Is that still relevant to what you're talking about
Absolutely it is.
Okay.
Absolutely. Revelation 18 tells us, Revelation 22:18 tells us not to take anything out, not to add anything to it. And if you do, these plagues are going to be added to your life. Your part will be removed from the kingdom. So that's the reason why we read from the Apocrypha. There's some things that you cannot know because you don't have all the books until you get an Apocrypha. And when you do, you will feel like a spring of understanding has opened in your mind. You'll be like, finally I understand that one part that cannot be explained anywhere else in the Bible. It's filling in the gaps.
Then on that note, someone's asking D. She's saying, well, how do you match the scriptures with the Apocrypha? So of the 66, how do you match that with the Apocrypha?
I have an example.
Go.
Matthew 23:37. This is the simple one.
Matthew chapter 23, verse
37.
37.
It says, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, that thou that killest the prophets, and stoneth them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as the hen gathereth her chickens under her wing, as ye would not.
And ye would not.
And ye would not.
So this is Yahushua speaking, and he's saying something, and without the Apocrypha, it won't resonate in you. You'll be like, what is he talking about? Okay, show us the precept in the
Precept
Apocrypha.
is 2nd Esdras 1:30.
So we're going into the Apocrypha, into 2nd Ezra chapter 1, and we're taking a look at verse 30. Now, in the Bible app that we're using, the Life Bible app, it does not have the Apocrypha in it. We are going into a different app now, which is called KJVA. That means King James Version with Apocrypha. And inside of there, we're going to go into 2nd Ezra chapter 1, verse 30. Okay, you got it? 2nd Ezra chapter 1, verse 30.
It says, I gathered you together as a hen gathered her chickens under her wings. But now what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face.
So this is the precept. This is where Yahushua is quoting it from when he said those words that you can't find anywhere else in the scriptures. To answer her question, how do you find the precepts? All precepts are found the same way. You have to read. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. Give me Isaiah chapter 16, verse 34, and this is the answer to that question. The more time you, 16:34? Now 34:16. You guys know what that's called. That's right, Lixdexia.
Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read.
Keep going.
No one of these shall fail.
No one of these what? No one of these precepts are going to fail. You need to look in the book and find and read. Go ahead.
None shall want her mate.
What would it mean if one wanted her mate? That means there was no precept to match it. Okay. That means there's a lonely verse out there that has no verse to back it up. But it says it doesn't exist like that in the Bible. None shall want her mate. Go ahead.
For my mouth it had commanded.
Okay, pause right here. Watch this. For my mouth, that's the Most High speaking. My mouth it hath commanded. Go ahead.
And his spirit.
His spirit, that's Yahweh Shai's spirit.
It had gathered them.
So who gathered these precepts together for us? Yahweh Shai did. Okay, so my mouth commanded it. That's the Father speaking. And his spirit, Yahweh Shai, gathered them together. Now give me verse 17.
And he had cast the lot for them.
And he, Yahweh Shai,